Good morning, traders. Welcome back to the showdown. Today is gonna be like a VIP show. No FxBigDog today. Fortunately, he couldn't make it in this session. So all we're gonna be doing today is the same thing as the showdown, but we're gonna be going more into the VIP, breaking down these 5 pairs that we trade in the VIP. And go ahead and analyze it and do some live trading today. So if you guys are ready to do some live trading today, we're gonna get started right after this. All right, welcome back. Got a lot of closing this week. Closed a few pairs this week. I'm gonna go ahead and break it down here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you my Discord here. This is the VIP Discord. If you're not a VIP and you want to become part of the community and connect with the Discord with us, go ahead and join the VIP. Everything's in the description below for the Starter Pro membership. If you want to become a VIP, go ahead and click that. So went ahead and just closed out the New Zealand CAD and the Euro US dollar. So just closed that out this morning. Went ahead and closed the New Zealand CAD for 200 net pips. And we closed the Euro US dollar for 80 net pips. This whole week, we've actually had some nice profits. We've closed the Euro US dollar also a few days ago for 300 net pips. So the Euro USD has done us pretty good earlier this month as well. Oh, we also closed the US dollar CAD also a few days ago, 60 net pips. Closed the US dollar CAD earlier this month for 300 net pips. So we've had some nice swings here that we've got to manage these positions. If you guys don't know how we trade with a strategy, is we use dollar cost averaging. So we get in some positions and we manage those positions according to our risk. And we use our trading tool to go ahead and manage those orders as well. So we're going to go ahead and use that tool to go implement some live trading today. So like I said, if you want the tool, you want the Discord, and you want to go ahead and do these same trade as we are doing in the VIP, go ahead and join the VIP. And if you have any questions as well, you can always contact support and we'll be happy to answer any questions. All right, so for the showdown, we have everything open to go ahead and trade. All positions closed for the showdown account here. So let's go ahead and start firing some trades. So let's go ahead and break down. First pair I like to break down is look at the Aussie CAD. I'm really looking at the Aussie CAD, so might as well just go ahead and break down the Aussie CAD. Just because for the VIP, we're selling here on the Aussie CAD, and we're managing some positions here because, like I said, we were at this key. Ooh, go ahead and change that color. We were at this key resistance area, and what happens is price did come back down and test support. So we were in some range bound. Price is breaking above this range bound, and obviously, I mentioned if we see price want to take out this high, price is targeting this area of supply. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. We're at this area of supply, and what we like to do when we're at an area of supply is we want to sell, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in here. My screen is starting to lag up a little bit. All right, there we go. Started lagging a little bit there. And what we can see here, looking at the 1 hour, is we're starting to see already on my MACD start showing us negative divergence as we're entering this area of supply. Okay, overbought as well on the oscillator, showing a little bit of a flat divergence. So we're seeing the setup here. We're at supply. We see the divergence, and we're expecting a pullback. Right, it's either pullback or price either working all the way back down to some demand. So even if I had to see price retrace back below and not show any movement to demand, if we just see a retracement, this area is where I'm expecting retracement, which is that previous resistance area. Okay, so price either way could retrace back to this area of resistance, which is a lot of room to the downside here, and that's exactly what I'm looking to trade. Is go ahead and sell your on the Aussie CAD, looking for that downside movement. Okay. That was a pretty easy setup right there, as prices in that area of supply. Just gotta go and make sure I change my adjustments, as I've been changing my net pips here on the tool. So that you can change anything you want, how you want to manage your positions using this tool. And just by a click of a button on Aussie CAD, I am in a trade just like that. And we go ahead and target 20 pips. So once we reach our 20 pip net, the tool will go ahead and close us out just like that. That's why this tool is very useful and helpful, um, as it'll do the work for you. Okay, you just set the parameters and it does the work for you. So that's the Aussie CAD. Let's take a look at the New Zealand CAD, as I like to look at both these pairs. This was our target year for the New Zealand CAD that we just closed out this morning. As you can see, price hit our target. We were in a few positions there, managing a few positions as we were down below here, and price started reversing, and we went ahead and target this area of these highs, and we closed out. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. We're out of the New Zealand CAD, looking for a new trade here, and what we can anticipate here, looking at the 1 hour, is, oh, look at this, price create highs, and broke out of this area, showed some resistance. So we got a price breaking out of that area. Here's some supply here as well. Okay, you can see we had a nice move down there, so we could see a little correction move back to this area as well. Okay, anticipate that. That's looking at the 1 hour. If I look at the 4 hour, once again, price taking out these highs. I like to see a retracement when price takes out these highs. Okay, so we see prices overbought. MACD showing a little bit of divergence. Let's go back to the 50-minute time frame. Let's go to the small time frame. From this buying pressure here to this high, oops. Go ahead and throw a fibs here just to see if I want to see if we have room for retracement. If we want to just play the correction, and that's about 2.618. It's about 23 pips. So yeah, we do have just enough room to go ahead and sell your on the New Zealand CAD. So I'm playing this correction move. Price is at this area where we should see price reject off a little bit, retrace, grab some more liquidity if it wants to continue to move to the upside. So definitely going to go with a sell here on the New Zealand CAD. And I'm going to go ahead and click sell. And just like that, we're in a trade. All right. So we went ahead, sold the Aussie CAD and New Zealand CAD, looking for that bearish move in those pairs. Looking to see, maybe are we seeing some strengthening in the Canadian here? Once again, we've been consolidating. I think we're still in consolidation. Yeah. So yeah, we've been consolidating literally since October 19th. So since October 19th, we've been consolidating in this area at this area of demand. So a lot of consolidation here. Not really idea pair for me to trade right now, just because we're in consolidation. I don't trade when prices consolidating like this. There's not much for me to work with. If I wanted to trade consolidation, then I'll always look for the support and resistance levels and trade if prices at those levels. At least gives me some room for range bound. So this range bound's about 40 pips. So I think price right now is halfway moving to support here, which is just about 20 pips. I'm actually going to stay away from the CAD Swiss today, guys. The price was a little bit more up near the resistance area here, then it'll give me some more room to go ahead and trade and sell the CAD Swiss. but just because we're like midway in this range bound, I'm gonna just stay away from this pair. No reason to really sit on this trade as it's just moving sideways here in the market. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. Video brought by our sponsor, ACAP. There's the broker ACAP. If you guys are looking to sign up with a broker internationally, go ahead and check the description below. The link there to register for ACAP is right there in the description. Okay, so went ahead and looked at the Aussie CAD, New Zealand CAD. We went with the bearish trade. Now when we looked at the CAD Swiss consolidation, no setup there for us to go ahead and trade. So now we're going to go ahead and move to the Euro US dollar and taking a look at the Euro US dollar. We just closed out a managing positions on a buy. Prices also been in range bound here on the Euro US dollar. As you can see, we got some resistance and we got some support. Okay, so price went ahead, broke above this resistance, guys. So definitely showing some bullish momentum here. As you can see, I had this trend line here, and price is like trying to break that trend line, respected it at least. And I think we're starting to see price continue to still move bullish. I think this was just a nice correction that we had. Let's go to 4 hour first here. So here's the low. Price did not take out that low. So there it is. Shows a double bottom. So here's the low on my MACD. Price went ahead, came back to retest this low. Okay. And we showed some support right there. So key level of support. So what we could see is a head and shoulders here, right? Where price comes up here and retest this area of the shoulders, retest this area of resistance. So right now, looking at the 4 hour, we see the candle rejecting there. It's not hit that area yet, but pretty close. I think we're going to continue to see price move in this area. I'd like to see price to continue to move in this area to retest these highs here. So that's really the target. My target on the Euro US dollar is I'm expecting price to move another about 20, 25 pips to the upside here to at least retest this resistance. And then if we do get price retesting that resistance, I wonder if we're going to see then price dip back down to demand here. Still sticking range bound. Okay, depending if we break above this again, looking to take out these highs, then that's not indicating me that head and shoulders. But right now, I think we're going to see price come back to retest this and then kind of correct from there. So you're looking at the Euro US dollar. I'm going to first look at the US dollar CAD, as I like to look at both directions before I go ahead and jump in this trade. But like I said, this is definitely giving me some room to go ahead and trade back to this area of resistance. If I go look at the US dollar CAD, you can see here on the 4 hour is, wow, we're just moving pretty strong right now. And like I mentioned here in the VIPs that we do have a lot of consolidation up here, right? So you can see all that consolidation up there. This is where price can just consolidate. So we can still see price continue to move bullish here, right? In this area. So price could just continue to consolidate as it's moving bullish in this area before we see any and the thing is, we're saying up for a bearish move, but like I said, we still have a lot of room for price to move bullish in this area as it consolidates. But as you can see, divergence, right? Overbought. So price is setting up these highs to go ahead and reverse and take out that the highest low. That's what I like to look for, is that price taking out those higher lows, which would be the higher lows right here now. So this is only the 4 hour. We can even look for price to take out on the 1 hour. And here we go. Price didn't really take out that low here. Looking at my MACD. was a little bit in the consolidation there, broke out of it. But like I said, we're going to see price consolidate in this area of the US dollar CAD. What do I want to do here, right? Because we were having so much room, we just now broke out of this consolidation. Price just broke out of this high. Probably going to see a little bit of retracement, and then price continue to move bullish. But let me go to a smaller time frame here. So looking at the US dollar CAD, you can see we've had this nice rally. We're just looking for that correction, right? We're just due for some movement to the downside here, but we haven't got it yet. We haven't got it, and price was now just in this area of consolidation, right? And just broke above it. I think price is going to just reject back down here a little bit, and then can maybe continue to move up in this consolidation area. But right now we're seeing some bullish movement, okay? And it's interesting to see what we want to do with these pairs. So I'm going to say the Euro US dollar is set up really nicely for me to go and say, you know what, I'm still going to buy here. We can see prices creating these higher highs. We're looking for this push, and this is my target area. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump here with a buy on the Euro US dollar. And what we might do is I might hedge the USD CAD and the Euro USD. I was just making sure my adjustments were corrected. So let's go back to the USD CAD here. 20 pip move to the downside would take us back to that previous high. You know what? I'm gonna stick with the sell, you guys. Now, and I'll tell you why. Because we're at an area of resistance, right? We're at an area of resistance. We can anticipate that price can reject any time, and we can see a nice downside movement. I want to be in that direction as we're seeing the divergence set up here on the 4-hour. Okay, you can see the lower highs forming on the MACD. We're seeing that divergence set up. So I want to be in the sell, the bearish direction here. So what I want to do is sell, and if price continues to consolidate up in this area to retest these highs, I don't mind getting in positions and managing those positions for the reversal, right? For price to go ahead and correct back down. So we can get, we got about 120 pips to those highs. So we have a lot of room to go ahead and trade about maybe 4 positions about so in this area that we can go ahead and manage if price does go ahead and continue to move bullish and we're selling. But guess what? Those positions then we manage, we can take more profit coming down. Okay. So I'm going to go with the sell here on the USD CAD. And that's going to be the strategy there for the USD CAD, guys. And this is what we do in the VIP, guys. We go ahead and we break down these pairs. And if we're holding positions as well, we go ahead and we talk about the positions we're holding and how we want to manage them. Very important to go ahead and make sure we manage these positions accordingly, that we can also get more out of it as we're also keeping our margins safe as well. So that's very important. Now that we went ahead and trade 4 pairs, we skipped the CAD Swiss. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a bonus pair for the last pair here, and I believe we can go ahead and jump in and look at the Aussie New Zealand. Okay. We traded this pair before in the showdown, so I'm gonna go ahead and break down this pair as well. All right, as we can see here, looking at the daily, we're at the area of resistance. Okay. I'm I'm gonna go ahead and just actually delete all this right here. So price showing some nice showing a nice trend line right here on the daily. So let's go to 4 hour. And what I see here is price is testing some highs, some resistance here. Okay. And we should see some rejection. Looking at my MACD from year to year, that's showing some divergence, setting up at this area of resistance. Definitely can anticipate price to go ahead and drop here, correct back down. So we're playing this area of supply. So let's go to 1 hour. And we did actually have this pullback. So that could have been the pullback of that divergence setting up there. But still see price overbought. Excuse me there. And I'm gonna go to the 50-minute time frame here. Very choppy here. Price still showing a little bit of divergence here, and really just got price consolidating now. So really looking for price to go ahead and break out of this consolidation right here, and that's where we're looking for the downside. Now I'm gonna go ahead and throw my fibs in here just from this buying pressure. This is what I like to do when I'm looking for some correction, is looking from that start of this buying pressure, and all the way to my 618 is about 30 pips. So this is my area of retracement. I call it my gold zone. My VIP members will know. And that's the area I'm looking for price to retrace at, which is just a nice area of highs and lows. That price can just want to go ahead and retest. So that is going to be the setup here. The play on the Aussie New Zealand is I'm taking a sell. Go ahead and jump in a sell here. We're at an area of supply. Price could maybe come back up here because there is some liquidity up top here above this resistance. As we have some retail sellers coming in the market, price could go ahead and take out some orders above here before it continues to move back down. So either way, I'm going with a sell here on the Aussie New Zealand, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in here using the tool. Pips. There it goes. So there's a setup. There's a setup. Let's go ahead and break it down. A lot of sells today, selling Aussie CAD, selling New Zealand CAD, selling the USD CAD, and then selling the Aussie New Zealand. We did skip the CAD Swiss as it's consolidating. We didn't want to do anything there. And then the Euro USD, we bought the Euro USD. So we're up 6 pips so far. We're down 8 pips here on the New Zealand CAD and down 5 pips on the Aussie CAD. And the USD CAD pretty much still at break even. Aussie New Zealand pretty much just 3 pips down. So not really much moving besides the New Zealand CAD. So let's just go break down the New Zealand CAD here and see we're selling New Zealand CAD. Prices still continue to move. And price is still in that area of that resistance. Okay, so not too worried about it. Price is still in this area, so we're not really seeing price really showing bullish momentum above this area. So not really too worried about that. But once again, like I said, from this buying pressure to this high, our retracement area, if price just wants to retrace, it's about 20 pips to this 618, about 25. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that in there as well. This is our retracement zone. And if we see price retracing, that will go ahead and close this out, which is just to this area of these highs. So I like this target. So not too worried about it. That we're 8 pips down. Yeah, that's pretty much it there, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the showdown. If you did, go ahead and smash the like button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Unfortunately, sorry, Big Dog couldn't be here. I know you guys love watching him talk and hearing him break down trades for you guys. But we'll go ahead and catch you guys for the showdown next week for another Friday. With that being said, you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. And for the VIP members, I will see you guys back on Monday for another VIP session. With that being said, you guys take care and enjoy.